Don't feed Shyvana. Shyvana is a melee champion whose abilities deal a mix of physical and magic damage. Shyvana uses a single resource, Fury, and this is used only for activating and sustaining her ultimate. As such, Fury only becomes available once she has acquired her ultimate. Fury is gained slowly over time, even while dead, and a small amount is gained for every normal melee attack. Shyvana's passive, Fury of the Dragonborn, causes her normal melee attacks to uniquely affect each of her other abilities. Additionally, Shyvana's ultimate, Dragon's Descent, temporarily alters her other 3 active abilities. For this reason, this video will first cover her ultimate, then we'll cover the effects of her passive and her ultimate, while covering her normal abilities. Shyvana's ultimate is Dragon's Descent. This ability passively increases her armor and magic resist. When activated, Shyvana is transformed into a dragon and flies forward towards a target location, dealing magic damage to all enemy targets in her path and briefly pulling enemy targets in the direction she is traveling. While in her dragon form, the bonus armor and magic resist from her ultimate is doubled. Dragon's Descent can only be activated once Shyvana has 100 Fury. Once activated, she will rapidly lose Fury until she reaches 0, at which point she will revert back into her normal form. Because Shyvana gains Fury from normal melee attacks, she can prolong her time in dragon form by continuing to attack targets. Dragon's Descent can be used both for initiating and escaping. However, it can be used in a variety of ways mid-combat, in particular to stop runners, deal damage to a single enemy or group of enemies, or pull enemies towards a desired location. Dragon's Descent is excellent at peeling chasers off one of her allies by moving them away, and the additional survivability granted by using it can help her to either stay in the fight or get out herself. Because Dragon's Descent is very effective at keeping you somewhere you don't want to be, try to keep yourself positioned safely out of her reach. When diving towers, be cautious of her using her ultimate to keep you from escaping the tower. Shyvana can use Dragon's Descent instantly once she reaches level 6, as putting a point in the ability grants her an initial 100 Fury. The ability can pass over walls and can carry enemy players over walls if positioned well. Shyvana's Twin Bite causes her next normal melee attack to strike twice. Additionally, this ability resets Shyvana's swing timer, meaning she can use it immediately after another normal melee attack to provide a total of 3 attacks in quick succession. Twin Bite's additional attack triggers on-hit effects, such as those provided by items like Wit's End or the Black Cleaver. This allows stacking effects to rapidly apply to a target and allows for increased burst damage. Twin Bite also grants Fury twice. Only the first attack of Twin Bite can critically strike. Aside from the useful burst in solo and team fights, Twin Bite is excellent at helping bring down towers. Fury of the Dragonborn, Shyvana's passive, causes all of her normal attacks to reduce the cooldown of Twin Bite by 0.5 seconds. This means that Shyvana can use Twin Bite more rapidly while consistently melee attacking targets. Though Twin Bite is effective against structures, her normal attacks against structures will not reduce the cooldown of Twin Bite. While in dragon form, Twin Bite will cleave, dealing attacks to all targets in front of her. All of the targets affected will have on-hit effects applied. Because Twin Bite attacks increase Fury, landing Twin Bite can dramatically increase the longevity of dragon form by recovering a large amount of Fury instantly. Shyvana's Burnout causes her to deal magic damage in an area around her and dramatically increases her movement speed for 3 seconds. This movement speed bonus is moderately reduced every second she remains spinning. Burnout is not channeled, and Shyvana can move, attack, and cast while it is active. Fury of the Dragonborn causes all of her normal attacks while using Burnout to extend the duration of Burnout by 1 second, granting up to a maximum of 6 additional seconds. In other words, Shyvana can keep the ability active for up to 9 seconds if attacking a target to increase the duration. While Burnout does not deal damage to structures, attacking structures will increase the duration of the ability. For this reason, Shyvana may wish to go to the rear of a tower when attacking to allow Burnout to damage incoming minions while she is attacking the tower. Burnout can be used as a limited escape mechanism. However, it is much stronger in chasing, as she will be able to benefit from the prolonged duration while continuing to attack the target. Along with her other abilities, this can be used effectively in the early game jungle if she chooses to jungle. It can also be used to harass or farm in some circumstances while laning and in the late game. While in dragon form, Burnout will leave scorched earth wherever she has traveled, leaving a patch of fire for 5 seconds that will deal magic damage to enemies who path over it. Burnout will continue to stay active while switching in or out of dragon form. For this reason, it can be a good idea to trigger burnout immediately before activating Dragon's Descent, leaving a massive burning trail in a line where opponents may be. This ability can also be used to more effectively escape with Dragon form, as a damage from the trail may deter attackers. Shyvana's Flame Breath is a skill shot fireball that deals magic damage to the first enemy it strikes in a line. Flame Breath also debuffs the target, reducing their armor by 15% for 4 seconds. Fury of the Dragonborn causes normal attacks striking a target with the armor debuff to deal 15% of Flame Breath's damage as extra magic damage. Both attacks from Twin Bite will deal this bonus damage if used on a debuffed target. Flame Breath can be used during the laning phase to snipe last hits on targets she cannot easily get near. It can also be used effectively while engaging higher health minions, monsters, or champions to provide quick burst by landing the fireball on an enemy in melee range and immediately following it up with Twin Bite. Flame Breath is also useful for quickly checking small nearby bushes. Though neither the spell nor the debuff grant vision, if the spell stops short, it is a sure indication that an enemy is in the bush. While in Dragon form, Flame Breath shoots out in a cone, debuffing all targets in front of her. Combined with Twin Bite's Cleave in Dragon form, this can provide massive burst in close quarters teamfights. Unlike the single target version of this spell, the cone of flames continue traveling past enemies they've hit, allowing Shyvana to saturate a wide area with the attack. As a general recommendation, Shyvana is an excellent champion for players who need to learn to stay in fights rather than immediately run out. Though Shyvana is complex, there are a few simple rules to understanding her. First, her dragon form is essentially her teamfight form. While it can and should be used to secure kills in 1v1 situations and small skirmishes, being in dragon form defines her role in many large team battles, in mid and especially the late game. While all of her abilities help her excel in 1v1 situations, her dragon form abilities transform them into AoE spells, and strongly encourage her to stay in the fight. Second, Shyvana always wants to be in melee range of at least one opponent, and consistently using normal melee attacks unless fleeing. Countering her means making use of blinds, exhausts, or abilities that either keep her away from you, or get you away from her. If you cannot take her 1v1, do anything that prevents her from auto-attacking you. And in teamfights, try not to group too closely together or get in a position where she can easily pull team members towards undesirable positions. Third, Shyvana's Twin Bite gives her a lot of build options, and you'll need to watch out for exactly what she's building at any step of the way. She can be effectively played to suit most roles, but Twin Bite strongly emphasizes any items that are proc-based. Wit's End is very good because it disproportionately increases her damage output while adding to her already strong survivability. Phage is frequently used as well, providing her a high chance of slowing one or many targets with a single use of Twin Bite. Fourth, Shyvana is naturally very tanky, especially once she acquires the armor and magic resist from her ultimate. However, she has very little long-term sustainability without a significant item investment, and her lack of crowd controls can leave her vulnerable to being kited. Finally, while Shyvana is capable of jungling, and Riot has said as much in their official video, she is not a strong ganker until she reaches level 6, and this is further hindered by losing a summoner spell to accommodate Smite. If you choose to jungle with her, make sure your lanes have crowd control available if they're looking for early ganks. Thanks for watching this Don't Feed. If you want to be alerted to every video I release, subscribe to my channel.